Hello, Barendipitous here with another video for the board game shelf. This is NEOM, Create the City of Tomorrow. I did not expect to have this game. This is kind of one that along with other games, board games that I found from my childhood and my parents' house, they also just kind of had this. I think they must have found it maybe at a yard sale or at some kind of like auction or something. And because I'm the tabletop gaming kid among their children, they thought of me, which I always appreciate. Um, yeah, so I haven't. I've looked at the rules a little bit. Have not tried this game quite yet. I know there have been a few comments over the past little while that kind of criticized me and for not really teaching how to play, but just kind of like showing off. Um, Maybe I didn't really make it quite very clear, and if I didn't make it very clear in the in channel introductions, I basically there are plenty of YouTubers that explain how to play a various or how to play board games or review board games. I'm basically taking it. I'm basically coming from a librarian sort of angle and showing my game library and why I have the games that I have in my game library. So it really is more of a showing off than an explaining how to play. And if I explain the rules, it's to kind of help show you why I appreciate that game. So my understanding from what I've seen of this rule book is that it is, well, it describes itself as a tile drafting and tile placement game. So you are building a city on these boards here, right? Um, yeah, front and back and everything. These boards, these grids, and everything like that. And as you can see, a lot of a lot of tile. I wasn't entirely sure how to organize these just yet, but I kind of placed these in bags as best I could to try to put some order into the chaos. But what I noticed was something that reminded me of the Seven Wonders game, which I really like. There are tiles that have like Roman numerals 1, 2, and 3 to describe different ages, or different eras, essentially. Kind of like how Seven Wonders has like gold, silver, and bronze ages, or bronze, silver, and gold ages. And each round you go through an age as you basically. With the whole drafting thing, you get a hand of cards, or in this case, tiles. You choose one, pass the rest to the next player, and you keep going, and you place those tiles down to build your city. I see there's also a lot more going on regarding resource management and things like that. A big reason why I personally haven't explored this game very much yet is that I don't usually go for the kind of like city builder or okay, well, I like Seven Wonders, so what am I trying to say? I don't usually go for the when something feels like it's. I would say Euro game, but I don't know exactly how to describe it. Games like City of Birmingham or Scythe. You're trying to like build it. You're trying to build an empire with Settlers of Catan, things like that. Like I appreciate those kinds of board games, but. I don't know if it's just like the setting or whatever, but I haven't been as engaged in those as I have been with like other similar games with similar mechanics, like things with like there was a time I don't know what I'm trying to say. There was a time when I thought that I didn't really like Euro games or like worker placement games, things like that. But then I came across like Ex Libris, the library game, or Argent, the Consortium, the magical university game and stuff. So maybe it is more of a theme thing for me. But when it comes to like building cities or building communities or like going through history to like build tiles, building things out of tiles or like placing like resources around, placing factories, that doesn't appeal to me as much. I don't know if that makes me like a shallow board gamer necessarily, but anyway, so that's why I haven't like played this yet. But I would, anytime I have a game in my collection, I always want to play it at least once. Of course, I'm not going to guarantee that that's going to happen before I make a video like I have here, but I'm definitely, my parents thought of me when they saw this, and I'm like, yeah, I'll definitely give this a shot and see if I like it or not. I do like drafting mechanics, like games like Sushi Go I mentioned Seven Wonders, and of course trading card games that have like drafting formats and things like that. So I do like that. I'm interested to see how that works. Um, and maybe it's just been a while since I've played a like resource management city building kind of game, and maybe I like it more than I think I do. So, but yeah, I'm sorry that I don't have a lot more to say about NEOM, Create the City of Tomorrow. I think it's also just been that like it kind of reminds me of like games like Sim City or like Skylines, like those city builder video games, which I personally never really cared that much about. I tried like Civilization and like Sim City back in the day, like the early 2000s, on like PC games. I was never very good at them. I was never. It was hard for me to wrap my head around all the various like systems going on at the same time. So I think that's why I'm maybe a little bit intimidated sometimes by something like this. But I look forward to trying this with Cobweb when we find the time. So, but yeah, and I've never really heard of this game outside of just getting it from my parents. So, um, yeah. Anyway, um, that's all I've got. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And until next time, all the best.